Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. There's some news from Hungary, and it seems like Hungary is feeling threatened by certain forces, outside forces, and we're going to find out what's going on, some big developments there. So, let's see. Viktor Orban is doing some hanky-panky there. Let's see what flavor. So, this article is from Associated Press from May 24th, 2022 by Justin Spike. And this is the title. Hungary announces, and I'm quoting, state of danger, close quote, over war in Ukraine. Budapest, Hungary. Hungary has declared a legal state of danger in response to Russia's war in neighboring Ukraine. The Prime Minister announced Tuesday allowing the right-wing nationalist government, yeah, good, okay, to take special measures without the participation of the legislator. Without the participation of the legislator. Okay. In a video on social media, Prime Minister Viktor Orban said that the war in Ukraine represents a constant threat to Hungary, which was putting our physical security at risk and threatening the energy and financial security of our economy and families. Maybe he knows things that we don't know. Certainly he does. That's his country, right? He's right over there. In response, he said, and I'm quoting, a war state of danger would take effect beginning Wednesday, allowing the government to, quote unquote, respond immediately and protect Hungary and Hungarian families by any means necessary. All right. The move came after Orban's ruling party passed the constitution amendment Tuesday, allowing for legal states of danger to be declared when armed conflicts, wars, or humanitarian disasters were taking place in neighboring countries. So that means they're ready. All right. The special legal order permits the government to enact laws by decree without parliamentary oversight. This is like Biden says, a executive order. That's exactly the same thing. So no big deal, but here is big deal because Orban is not a loving of the West, or at least the liberal mass media. So, to enact laws by decree without parliamentary oversight and permit the temporary suspension of and deviation from existing laws. Okay, Hungary's government implemented similar measures in response to COVID-19, the same here, pandemic to outcry from critics and legal observers who argued they gave the government authority to rule by decree. Really? Really? Okay. That special legal order was set to expire on June 1st. Well, why should we? We've got the power. Why should we release it? That's what happens. Orban government has been accused of eroding democratic blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read that because that's propaganda, rather. Right. Governmental decrees issued through the special legal order are valid for 15 days unless extended by Hungary's parliament. Orban's Fidesz party has held a 2/3 majority in parliament since 2010. So it's very popular with the people. Democracy, yes, we love democracy, right? As long as it's going our way. If it doesn't go our way, must be wrong here. So 2/3 is 2010. There must be doing something. The population, the Hungarian population, citizens, which are the only ones who actually matter in that situation, voted for. So yes, that's the will of the people. Demos, right? The people, demos. Yeah, what do you want? Good. But the problem is what this guy is doing is not very accepted at Brussels or Washington and all that. So the Hungarians want to be left alone. They want to be Hungarians, have their traditions, customs, foreign religion that they have, and they still abide by it, and their language. Good for them. I respect that. And democracy should rule. How crazy that might be. The idea is if a community votes for certain decrees or for certain laws or certain ideas, who are we from outside to interfere? As long as the democracy. Who are we to impose our version of democracy? Not democracy, our version of ideal life to other countries, other people. That would be awful. Yes. in this case is not awful because Viktor Orban is not our loving leader that we might like. So that's why he has to go, even if he has 2/3 of the parliament, even he got re-elected, even he is loved by majority of his people, even if democracy is right there. No, no, we got to do something against this guy. Why? Because we don't like that he implements certain Hungarian traditions and he sticks to them. And the people like it. What do you want? That's democracy. Oh, no. Nevertheless, I don't like when countries are ruled by decrees because it's but if there will be a way to counterbalance that, which it says extension could be done by the parliament, then that's good. That's check and balances. And which is okay. Okay, he did this until what, the 1st of June or something, or whenever that is. Okay, and after that, if the parliament doesn't vote, no, they're representatives of democracy, of the mass democracy, then it goes out. If they vote to keep it, then it goes in. That's why democracy is sometimes tricky, because you vote for a representative who's going to represent you and going to vote however he or she wants for 4 or 5 years, depending on the time that person has over there, was voted for, and can do whatever they want. In 4 years, the whole country can be ruined. And what are you going to do then? You're going to vote him out, maybe, and you're going to put someone else to work for you, right? And try to fix whatever the other person fixed. But sometimes when certain things are done in such a way, it needs not, okay, someone screws something up in a year. Maybe it needs 3 generations to, fix that mistake or that little vote. So that's why the thing with democracy, mass democracy, where every biped, regardless, can vote, regardless of knowledge, information, and even the participation in the society with taxes or anything like that. Any participation could nullify the vote of another person who has more knowledge about the system, participates, gives money, pays taxes, works, that's something tells me is not really, perfect. Let's put it this way. And there are ways to remediate that by informing the less disadvantaged parts of the society or groups of society, inform them and educate them, and have people pass certain tests in knowledge, social knowledge. Oh, we got here civics in the United States. Well, first, the United States school sucks. Just start with that. So if you talk about civics in school here, it's like, nothing. No, 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 no. After you're done, you get 18, or whenever you get the right to vote, then you're going to have some little tests. For instance, define what democracy is, how is the democracy system, what is objectivity, what is the free speech, what is the this, and then you see, and then if you fail, no problem, you can take the test again, and once you passed it, are you working? Oh, if you're not working, how can you talk? I mean, about, okay, if I'm not working and I vote for people who will say, I give you free stuff, is that fair? No, it's not. You say, well, it should not be infringed. How come? I'm not working. I want people to give me houses for free, which is not for free, it's taken from someone else who works. So how is that fair? So you see, democracy is not really all the time. Mass democracy is a perfect thing. But nevertheless, we can make it a more perfect union, right? Yes, hopefully. But I think we move into the opposite direction. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Hungary.